Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the KICKPI KP2 Android TV stick. This little device has been turning heads, promising a premium Google TV experience with full certification, including for Netflix 4K. Is it truly a dark horse that challenges the established players? We'll unbox it, test its performance, streaming capabilities, gaming, and even run some security checks. We'll cover these topics in this KICKPI KP2 review. And to help you get straight to the topic of interest, you can use the chapter timestamp links. Stay tuned for the full breakdown. Let's get started. Let's start with the unboxing. Comes in a small packaging with the product image on the front and is Google certified. On the side, you have the KICKPI Google TV specifications, features, and what's included in the box. At the back are some information on Google and Google Cast. On the other side are some of the supported apps. Inside, we find a quick guide document. The items are tightly packed, and next is the KICKPI remote control. This is the main unit, the KICKPI Android TV stick. Next is the power adapter. HDMI extension cable is included, which is useful when connecting in tight spaces behind a TV. Everything you need to get up and running right out of the box. A complete package to get you connected. You might have noticed this ring. This is a smart ring that I wear all the time, even while reviewing videos. So if you are curious, this is an Ultrahuman Ring Air which tracks my health and sleep, connects to my phone via Bluetooth, provides valuable health data, and guides me to follow healthy practices via the phone app. If you're interested to know more, there is a link on the screen for the Smart Ring review. Also, the links are in the comments section too. The KP2 features a lightweight, compact stick-style design similar to the Firestick or Chromecast. It plugs directly into your TV's HDMI port. The build quality is solid, feeling like a well-made white plastic shell. Its small size means it hides neatly behind your TV. The brand KICKPI is printed on it, but there is no mention of the model KP2. There is a micro USB port to connect the power adapter. A status indicator light beside the brand. And here is a reset pinhole. The included power supply adapter has an output of 5 watts. The cable length is 1.5 meters, and that's pretty good. The remote is arguably the most important part of a streaming device. This one feels great in the hand. It's a Bluetooth remote, meaning you don't need line of sight to the stick. We have dedicated buttons for power, Google Assistant, YouTube, Netflix, Prime Video, and YouTube Music, a nice array of quick access keys. The inclusion of IR learning is a huge plus, allowing it to control your TV's power and volume. This remote requires 2 AAA batteries, which are not included. The included HDMI extension cable allows flexible connection to hard-to-reach HDMI input ports behind a TV. The KICKPI Quick Guide has basic information and device specifications. There's not much information here, so please continue watching and I'll explain more. Setting up the KICKPI KP2 is simple. Plug it directly into your TV's HDMI port, or you can use the HDMI extension cable if needed. Connect the micro USB power cable, then turn on power, and you're good to go. The KICKPI KP2 boot process shows Google TV, and the first step is to connect and pair the remote control. Follow on-screen instructions by pressing the buttons. The remote control connection is now successful. Next is the language selection. Select your preferred language and go next. Then, select your region or country and go next. The next step is to set up the device with the Google Home app. You can either use the app to scan the setup code on the screen or do it manually on the TV itself. Next, connect to a Wi-Fi network. Then, log into a Google account. Read and accept Google terms and policy. Check and set your preferences for these Google services and click Accept. This option allows Google Assistant to search contents across all your TV apps. Select your preference. Here you can select the streaming services to be installed during the initial setup process. You can also install these apps later from Google Play. Select and confirm here. The next step is where you can set up the remote to control the power and volume of connected devices like TV, soundbar, or AV receiver. Follow the steps on screen. Now let the setup and installation of the selected apps run. The more apps you've selected earlier, the longer it may take. You may get a setup option for multiple profiles or children's features. This is optional, and you can go straight to Google TV. The KICKPI KP2 Google TV is now ready to use. You can log into streaming apps like Netflix, Prime Video, or Disney Plus with your accounts. The interface is centered around content discovery, organized into tabs like For You, Movies, Shows, Apps, and Library. It's clean, modern, responsive, and very user-friendly. The installed apps are available here, and you can rearrange the icons using the Reorder button. You can also install more apps that are available in the library, where you can search or browse. There is a huge selection of apps and games to choose from. My initial impressions on speed. Navigation is generally snappy. It glides through menus without noticeable lag, which is a good sign for the underlying hardware. Now let's look at KICKPI KP2 hardware specifications. It is manufactured by SEI Robotics, and the model is showing correctly as KP2. It comes with 2 GB RAM and 8 GB storage. However, it is reporting a lower amount here. Bluetooth 4 Plus is supported in this device. The CPU core architecture is a 4-core ARM Cortex-A35 processor running between 100 to 2004 MHz. For graphics, the GPU is an ARM Mali G31. It supports the OpenGL 3.2 standard. The screen resolution is shown as 4K UHD. The installed Android is version 12, also called Snowcone with API level 31. The Android security patch date is quite recent, and this device is not rooted. The Mali G31 integrated graphics processing unit supports Vulkan API, which is a low-level, low-overhead, cross-platform API and open standard for 3D graphics and computing. If you use a VPN for privacy or geo-unblocking, this Android TV stick supports major VPN apps. I installed a well-known VPN application, Bitdefender VPN. I personally use Bitdefender VPN, and it has proven to be very reliable. With unlimited VPN traffic, I could stream live TV, movies, and TV shows as much as I want on this TV stick. Bitdefender VPN has a list of servers from all around the world. I have provided a link in the description and comments section in case you would like to check out or get Bitdefender VPN. DRM, or Digital Rights Management, is a way of protecting contents from piracy. To stream and play full HD or 4K quality videos from services like Netflix, Disney Plus, or Prime Video, the device needs to have DRM security level L1. This Android TV stick is certified for L1, so you can stream full HD or 4K quality videos from those protected services. The KP2 also supports Microsoft PlayReady DRM. If you need a Netflix, Disney Plus, or Paramount Plus account, you can get them at a discounted rate at this website. There are also many other subscriptions at discounted prices. Check out the link in the comment or description to enjoy the discounted prices. Now let's test playing a 4K video and see the playback performance of this Android TV stick. This is a 4K movie trailer from YouTube, and the video playback seems to be good. Fast forwarding works well too. If you like to watch 4K media streaming, the KP2 seems to handle it really well.
Your goddess has no dominion here.
KICKPI KP2 Android TV stick comes with 8 GB storage, and minus the space taken by the operating system, there's not much left. 3D games generally take a lot of space. If you want to play games on this TV stick, you can install and enjoy games that have smaller installation requirements. I'm playing this Red Ball 4 game using the remote control. So, where does the KICKPI KP2 stand in the crowded streaming market? Let's break it down. Let's look at the pros. Full certification for Netflix 4K, Prime Video, Disney Plus, etc., with Widevine Level 1. This is non-negotiable for premium streaming. Google TV is a modern, content-first user interface with excellent smart home integration. Access and manage content with Google Assistant. Fast performance and fluid navigation thanks to the Amlogic S905Y4 and 2 GB LPDDR4 RAM. The stick has support for the AV1 video codec. For audio, it has comprehensive Dolby support, including Dolby Atmos. Now let's look at the cons. It only has 8 GB of storage. If you install many games or offline apps, you will fill this up quickly. It uses Wi-Fi 5, not the latest Wi-Fi 6 or 6E. It is fine for casual games, but limited performance for hardcore 3D titles. The KICKPI KP2 is a fantastic choice, especially if you prioritize a fully certified Google TV experience and are looking for a powerful alternative to the Fire TV Stick 4K or the standard Chromecast. It delivers high-quality 4K HDR streaming with excellent audio decoding at a very competitive price. It's a definite recommendation for anyone who wants a premium, certified streaming experience. What are your thoughts on the KICKPI KP2? Let me know in the comments below. If you liked this review, please hit that like button and subscribe for more tech reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.